Charred vegetation spread as far as the eye can see up here in Mount Santa Rosa in Jigo after a grass fire on Saturday. And it's not the only one, as grass fires flared up over the weekend from north to south.
It's pretty extensive, yeah. So the fire actually it started here, and imagine we're on Santa Rosa. So when the wind blew, it caught over this way and it went all the way to the valley of Gallinero. So that's a whole sector away right from Mount Santa Rosa.
Jigo Vice Mayor Pedro Blas was one of the first to make the call to authorities around 4:25 p.m. He admits seeing suspicious people nearby just minutes before the fire started.
I believe they went off-roading on the side here before before the area where the fire started, and then they came out and they sat on the side of the road, and I believe they probably got stuck in there or something. So I just wanted to drive by and ask if they're okay, and then they said they were okay. They were just waiting for their ride. So I thought nothing of it. I went, had to do what I had to do, and then when I came back, they were gone. And then I believe like 5 minutes after I parked my truck, I heard this whole side cackling.
Blas believes the ignition point was near this telephone box at the bottom of the mountain.
One thing about Santa Rosa, right, at least once every year, there's always a fire up here. But I'd say 90% of the time is man-made, So that day, I'm not saying that those people who were there were the ones who started the fire, but definitely very suspicious.
He recounts the fire spreading rapidly as strong winds pushed the flames towards homes, threatening some residents in the Gallinero area.
I believe it was right to their backyard. So right next to them is a farm. They told me that the fire stopped right at the banana trees of their farm too. So it got down pretty fast, but thankfully GFD was there where the residents were at to make sure that those homes did not get affected.
Also on Saturday, a grass fire flaring across Harvest Christian Academy around noon, which Guam Fire got under control within 10 minutes. And Friday night, two separate blazes. Around 9 p.m., a fire breaking out near the Dandan area in Malolo, and a close call for Ocean View Middle School, which felt the heat in Hogget at 7 p.m. GFT spokesperson Lieutenant Nick Garrido.
Initially, it wasn't a threat. However, though, as the wind started to pick up, it did become a threat. Fortunately, there was a basketball game in the evening that had just ended, so there was no need for an evacuation, as already the patrons of the school were already leaving the campus.
He notes a significant increase in the number of grass fires compared to last year, while Agriculture's Forestry Division continues to map the full extent of acres burned. He says the damages too are significant, and it's not out of the woods just yet, as critical fire weather conditions continue to persist this week.
We're not in the clear yet. It is still the dry season. Additionally, the National Weather Service, along with the Office of Civil Defense, has constantly pushed out, press releases regarding red flag with our wind conditions, surf advisories, the no burning as well. So we are not in the clear just yet.
It's why officials say if you see something, say something.
Even if they're burning at their own house, the embers from their fires can easily reach across the street and then do something like this.
Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.